In my opinion, this is probably better than the Max kit that's just come out. Probably better than a lot of kits that you can buy. So this started off life as a Mobula 6 HD. They're about £105 now. They used to be a bit cheaper, but obviously everything's gone up in price. And they come in this little box. I've swapped it onto a bigger frame. So this is a FlySky controller. These are £33 on Banggood. These are Earsheen EV800 goggles. They've got the diversity module. They've also got a SD card slot. These ones, I've actually taken the battery out of the inside and I've placed it down the side of the goggle strap. It just makes it a bit easier to wear. They separate. They turn into a screen. So you can use it as a spectator set. The DVR is really good. It comes with a patch antenna and an Omni antenna. They're really good as well. I recommend these goggles for, I think it's £65. If I was starting again in FPV, I wouldn't look any further than these. So I think for the price of the Tiny Hawk Max kit, you could probably buy, have a quick look on Banggood. You could buy a mob light. That is actually a mob light. I've done some modifications to it. Let's just put these all in my basket quickly. My FlySky, £75. Let's go Mob 6 as well. Let's add that to cart on a 19,000 kV. On a FlySky transmitter. So 32 quid, 64 quid. So, right, so let's just check my cart then. So for 251 quid, you could get a Mob light, a Mob 6, FlySky controller, and Earsheen EV800D goggles for £251. So 225 quid for the Tiny Hawk 3. Let's go back to the cart, and then let's just have the, it's £172 to have a Mob light. So you're looking at 180 quid to just get started in FPV. You're going to want to know about Betaflight, you're going to want to know about tuning it, you're going to want to have to do lots of various things like connect the switches to the right settings so that you can actually fly the thing. This is a Mob 6 HD, so you get HD recording on that. You can record the DVR on there. You will get some latency with this. These ones are much more direct. You can really modify them. You can really be funny about the weight and get the weight off of them and play around. I prefer to have plug-in motors because it's easier than having the solder-on motors than on these, because the motors do have issues. You can break them. All in all, I just want people to get into flying and enjoy using their stuff, so that's what I recommend. Obviously the RTF kits come pre-bound and everything's ready to go, but you're more likely to lose something like that if you haven't taken the care over it and the time to set it up properly. You never know what's going to happen with it. So this was my starter setup. So I had the LDark FlySky controller and the EV800 goggles. Anyone that wants to get into FPV, just think twice before you buy a ready to fly kit. If you really want to just get a ready to fly kit, I understand. The controller works with multiple drones. I highly recommend having something with a screen that you can actually connect to. You can use this for your simulator flying as well. I've actually got everything I own linked to this controller. That's what I recommend.